Ladies and gentlemen, coin lovers and treasure hunters, welcome back to ultra-rare US coins. Today's video is not just another upload, it is a journey into hidden treasure, forgotten history, and the kind of wealth that makes collectors' hearts pound with excitement. Imagine holding a small piece of silver in your hand, no bigger than a dime, yet its power is so immense, so shocking, that it could completely transform your fortune. What if I told you that right now, there are coins, ordinary looking to the untrained eye, that are secretly worth tens of thousands of dollars? Coins that are hidden treasures of American history, coins that collectors fight for in auctions like pirates battling over a chest of gold. This is no exaggeration. These coins are not myths, they are not stories, and they are not just collectible trinkets. These are living, breathing treasures of United States history, and tonight you will discover them. Stay with me until the very end, because what I am about to reveal will shock you. You may never look at your pocket change the same way again. And remember, you are here on ultra-rare US coins, the most trusted and faithful channel that brings you fresh, daily updates about the most valuable and rare coins in America. Coin number 1. The story of the Mercury dime is one of America's proudest and most artistic chapters in coinage. Struck from 1916 through 1945, this dime was designed by Adolph A. Weinman, a sculptor whose genius still leaves people breathless. The coin features the winged Liberty head, but most people know it as the Mercury dime, because Liberty wears a winged cap symbolizing freedom of thought. On the reverse, you will find the fasces, a bundle of rods with an axe, an ancient Roman symbol of unity and strength, alongside an olive branch for peace. The 1930 Mercury dime, especially one struck without a mint mark, carries with it a certain mystique. The absence of a mint mark means it was produced in Philadelphia, but what truly sets this coin apart is the beauty of its silver composition and its survival in today's market. Imagine millions of these were struck, circulated, and spent like ordinary money during the Great Depression. Yet today, very few remain in the condition collectors dream of, and even fewer with that haunting silver shade and the distinct gray dotting that adds uniqueness to each surviving specimen. What makes this coin rare is not only its age, but also its condition. Many Mercury dimes from that era were worn down, heavily used, and melted for their silver content. To find one in fine condition, with that beautiful natural patina and striking details still alive, is like stumbling across buried treasure. Collectors crave these because they are not just coins, they are art, history, and wealth combined in one small circle of silver. And here comes the heart-stopping truth. In today's auction market, this very 1930 Mercury dime without mint mark, in fine condition with that stunning silver shade and gray dot, holds a jaw-dropping value of $95,000. Yes, $95,000. This is not just a number on paper. This is real wealth, a big treasure in your pocket. Think about it. A tiny coin that once passed hands for just 10 cents has now become a fortune maker. The market value is climbing day by day, and every expert agrees it is only going higher. This is not fiction. This is truth. And if you hold a coin like this, you are holding a once-in-a-lifetime treasure that collectors across the nation will battle for. For collectors, the tip is clear. Always look for Mercury dimes with strong details, original surfaces, and unique colorations. Coins without mint marks in exceptional condition are in fiery demand. If you ever come across one, guard it, protect it, and know that you are holding history worth more than gold. In conclusion, the 1930 Mercury dime without mint mark is more than rare. It is a masterpiece, a fortune, a symbol of America's resilience during one of its hardest decades. And right now, its place in the auction market proves one thing. This coin is pure treasure. Coin number 2. If the Mercury dime of 1930 was a legend, then the 1938 Mercury dime without mint mark is its proud sibling, less known but equally drenched in history, beauty, and untold treasure. To understand why this coin is so powerful and so coveted today, we must step back into the year 1938, a time when the United States was inching toward the shadow of World War II. The nation was recovering from the Great Depression. Hope was fragile, and yet the U.S.E. Mint continued producing coins that would become timeless works of art. The Mercury dime, designed by Adolph A. Weinman, was already admired for its exquisite design, the winged liberty head on the obverse and the fasces with olive branch on the reverse. These symbols carried deep meaning: freedom of thought, strength, unity, and peace. For Americans in 1938, this tiny dime wasn't just money. It was a daily reminder of resilience and courage in uncertain times. Now, what makes the 1938 no-mint mark Mercury dime so extraordinary is not only its history, but its survival. Millions were produced in Philadelphia, yet most entered circulation and endured years of heavy use. The result? Only a precious handful remain today in collectible conditions that excite numismatists. The silver shade of this coin is especially mesmerizing when you hold it up. It gleams with a muted brilliance, a natural beauty sculpted not just by the mint, but by time itself. The circulated condition of the 1938 dime adds character. You can see faint wear, yes, but also the undeniable charm of a coin that actually lived through history. It passed from hand to hand, survived war, hardship, and the march of decades, yet today, it is a survivor, a treasure, and a masterpiece. Collectors love these coins not only for their rarity, but for their story. Every mark and every surface tells a tale of America in the late 1930s. And now comes the breathtaking truth. The current market value of this 1938 Mercury dime, without mint mark, in its circulated yet beautiful state, stands at an astonishing $84,000. Yes, $84,000 for a coin that once bought you a candy bar. This is no ordinary collectible. This is big money. This is a fortune. This is treasure in the palm of your hand. And the best part? The value of coins like this is rising day by day. Collectors fight for them in auctions, prices break records, and every year the demand only grows stronger. Owning a 1938 Mercury dime in circulated but preserved condition is like holding a golden key to wealth. It's a treasure chest that never stops growing. Don't take this lightly. I am telling you the truth. This coin is pure power in your collection. For collectors who dream of finding one, the tip is simple but vital. Study your Mercury dimes carefully. Look for strong detail even in circulated coins. Pay attention to that silver shade and original surface, and most importantly, check for the absence of a mint mark. These are the features that separate ordinary dimes from life-changing treasures. In conclusion, the 1938 Mercury dime, without mint mark, is not just a piece of silver. It's a time traveler, a treasure, and a symbol of American endurance. It holds its place in the auction market today as one of the most valuable dimes in the United States. History, and if you ever have the fortune of finding one, know this: you are not just a collector, you are a guardian of treasure that can make you rich overnight. Coin number 3. If there is one coin that truly embodies the heartbeat of early 20th century America, it is the 1918 Mercury dime without mint mark. This coin is not just silver, not just history. It is a living monument to a nation that was stepping boldly into a new era. Picture the world in 1918. The United States was emerging from the storm of World War I. Soldiers were returning home. The nation was changing rapidly, and people needed symbols of hope and renewal. At this moment, the Mercury dime, already admired for its exquisite design, became more than just a coin. Designed by Adolf A. Weinman, with the winged liberty head symbolizing freedom of thought and the fasces with olive branch symbolizing unity and peace, it was both a piece of art and a piece of America's soul. Now, why does the 1918 dime without mint mark stand apart in history? The answer lies in rarity and survival. This coin was minted in Philadelphia, yet the majority of these dimes were heavily circulated, worn down, or lost to the passage of time. To find one today in a circulated condition with that unique silver shade, highlighted by a natural brown dot that adds a striking and almost mysterious beauty, is like stumbling upon hidden treasure in plain sight. Collectors cherish coins with character, and this 1918 dime has it all. Its surfaces reflect both time and resilience. Every detail, even softened by circulation, whispers stories from over a century ago, stories of a dime that could have been carried by a soldier, spent in a post-war boomtown, or held by families in a rapidly changing America. The beauty of this coin lies in its survival, its patina, and its rarity. And now the truth that will leave you breathless. In today's auction market, this very coin, the 1918 Mercury dime without mint mark, with silver shade, brown dot, and beautiful circulated condition, commands a staggering value of $144,000. Yes, $144,000. Think about it. A tiny 10-cent coin, once so ordinary, it slipped through the fingers of countless Americans, has now become a life-changing fortune. This is not fantasy, this is reality, and the price is rising every single day. Owning a coin like this is like holding a treasure chest that grows more powerful with time. The demand is explosive, collectors are hungry, and prices keep climbing. This is the kind of coin that transforms an ordinary collection into a legendary one. If you have a 1918 Mercury dime without mint mark in your possession, you don't just have money, you have history, art, and treasure fused together. And yes, the value is absolutely current, verified, and unstoppable. So what is the collector's tip for a coin like this? Study carefully. Look for originality in the surfaces, even in circulated condition. Pay attention to natural tones, like the silver shade and distinct brown dot, that make each coin unique. And above all, check for that absence of a mint mark, because it is this detail that separates ordinary dimes from extraordinary treasures. In conclusion, the 1918 Mercury dime without mint mark is nothing less than a masterpiece of numismatic history. It carries the story of a nation, the artistry of Weinman, and the power of survival through more than a century. Its place in today's market, valued at $144,000, is proof that this coin is not just collectible, it is treasure. A treasure that could make you rich overnight, a treasure that grows more valuable with every passing year. And there you have it, 3 ultra-rare Mercury dimes, each one more breathtaking than the last. Together, they prove one thing: coins are not just small pieces of metal. They are fortunes waiting to be discovered, treasures hiding in plain sight, and living reminders that history itself can turn into wealth. Stay tuned to ultra-rare US coins, because here you get faithful, daily updates about the rarest, most valuable, and most shocking treasures in the world of American coinage. Subscribe now, and who knows, the next fortune could be sitting in your very own pocket.